Here are we with Charlie Kirk as college students ask him a question of being failed in school because of not having a pronoun. And then it was actually a very interesting video, so I decided to check this out with MK. So without any further ado, let's get down to the video and check this out.
I went back to school later on in life. Here's my issue. My second semester, I'm carrying an A average, and my teacher writes me an email and asks me what my pronouns were. I'm first year Gen X. I don't have a fucking pronoun. Let me tell you what I do have. I have a noun, and it's my name. And that's the only English language I can actually say I have. But I was cool. And I was really kind. Excuse my language, but y'all are adults here, right? Okay, good. So, excuse my language, but you know what? I am pissed off because when I said to her, I'm sorry, I don't claim a pronoun, I got failed. I got failed in 3 of her courses. And my grade point average went from a 4.0 down to a 2.5 because I didn't carry a pronoun. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I have an incredible grade point average. I'm a smart woman. I've been working in the workforce for 40 years, and my generation, and if y'all don't understand, invented the internet, for Christ's sakes, and we're not stupid, all right? And yet, you're going to fail me for my pronouns. So my questions are this. As a student, if I don't want to claim this woke ideology, how do I advance and get my degree in something I love and really want to do and would be really good at without being failed unless I fall into their agenda? Tell me how to fix this.
Yeah, so first, thank you for your blunt nature. It's very refreshing. So, yes, there is no easy answer. Number one, there's strength in numbers. Confronting professors or administrators with you plus 10 or 30 other people is the first way to do it. You should not go to appeal by yourself. You should go with the Turning Point chapter and ask for a remedy with many people alongside of you. Number two, though, and I'm just going to be as blunt as possible as you were, I really don't think grades matter that much in the world. I know they matter to you for advancement. My advice to people is that your character and your integrity and standing for what is right matters a lot more than pandering to some sort of an agenda. And I know you agree with that.
Well, the problem is that you lose your funding. Okay, the minute your grades hit below C, you lose all your grants
I hear
and
you.
all your funding that's free. So all these college kids that are getting these Pell Grants get them pulled.
No, I'm not diminishing that. So they're holding your career hostage over that money. I still, that's why I think college is a scam. I still think you should not comply to their tyrannical woke orthodoxy. You should fight for it. You should fight on it. But to be perfectly honest, I think that it destroys your soul every time that you comply with their nonsense. But God bless you, and thank you for being a lifelong learner. Thank you.
Wow, that's a very interesting video. And then, to be honest, I became a little bit, though it was funny, but it was getting emotional when I hear her, in a sense, talking about it, losing the grade and then all that. But then it's very unfortunate to me to see people, in a sense, doing such kind of a thing in this very 21st century. As a matter of fact, I was not expecting this woke ideology, in a sense, for it to take over, in a sense, our institution to this manner. But then I wanted to kind of ask you, don't you think that this woman needed to sue the school or either to sue the professor? Because I know that there are a lot of students who are actually going through this kind of a thing just because you don't want to identify with their belief, which is, how can they expect that they see her, she's a woman already, so why asking her, you understand, if he's he or she? You understand? Don't you think that, you understand? And I know that some of these things is affecting, you understand, a lot of students. So what do you think, you understand? Don't you think that suing the school could have been the better option, or suing the professor? What do you think, you understand, this woman needed to do? Because I feel that the response Charlie Kirk give may not be really enough. It will not really help to change the narrative. So what do you think, you understand, is supposed to do in this situation?
First of all, it's such a shame that it's our fellow woman that was asking her that kind of question. Even though she's a professor, and she's under her because she's learning from her. But I feel like it's a very shameful act for a fellow woman to even access such kind of question, whereby you can fully see that this is a grown woman. You can tell from her physical appearance. And then I feel like, okay, not really like suing the school, because it could be that the school might not even have an idea of what this professor is doing.
But don't you think that the school is supposed to be checkmating what some of these lecturers are doing?
Yes.
I'm not just about, you understand, employing people, you understand, to your institution without necessarily understanding what they are actually, or the information that they're disseminating to some of these students, because this is the result of some of it, and that is why they are asking her, you understand, of her pronoun. And then imagine somebody who is having GPA of, let's say, 4.0. Now she's going back to 2.5. Why? Just because of she don't want to say she's he or she or all those kind of pronouns that some of these homosexual people, you understand, are using.
Yes, you are right that institutions are supposed to make their background check before employing people like that, because they'll also serve as role models to these kids that they are bringing up. But you know, you can't know them fully. And I don't think these homosexual people, it's not all of them that are proud to come out and say this is who they are. And it could be that she was never one of them, but in the process of being a lecturer, she converted. So situations like that, you can't always keep it in check. So it's left for the students. If you don't feel comfortable with questions like that, actions like that, it's your right for you to come out and speak. Don't let the fact that she's a professor.
Yeah, of course, this woman now have come out and speak, right? But
yeah,
how does that fix her grade? How does this fix her grade?
Okay, I think a committee should be set up to investigate the professor, just like what she said. And she likely said, an email was sent to her. So I think that's enough proof to start with. And then she can also try to find out maybe some of the students that they have been put in that kind of tight situation, that they felt it was not okay, they felt uncomfortable. She can get them at her side, and then they can match up to the committee and also give their statements, and then watch what the school authority is going to do or take towards this professor. And then if actions are not being taken like expected, I think if they have the right to sue, that's where the suing of the school comes in. They should take them to court and sue them, because this is very wrong. These are adults, not even kids, that you should be imposing such kind of things to them. They, at this age, they should know what they want for themselves. So you being a transgender, I don't think people are coming to you, forcing you, trying to maybe convince you. Maybe they have done that, oh, it's wrong and this, and they have accepted who you are. But you don't impose such kind of acts on students, people that are already adults, that you know that they are able to make their own decisions. So I feel like they are adults and they know what they want, and they are grown enough to make their own decision.
Well, anyway, guys, I know that some of you have thought and opinion, you understand, concerning some of these things. So I want to see them at the comment section. What do you think, you understand, this woman, you understand, should do, aside from some of the things that MK suggested, that they should there should be a committee investigating some of these things. Then if they look at the matter and then nothing is being done, then therefore the school or even the professor can be sued, since therefore there is actually evidence, you understand, to prove otherwise when it comes to this very case. So that's why I want to see your thought and opinion at the comment section, and may God bless you as you do so. So this is the end of my video. If you like my reaction, should like, share and subscribe, and if you have any video you want me to react to, don't forget to drop it at the comment section and I'm going to check it out. So you remain blessed, and I see you in my next video. Goodbye.